Hey, what's up everybody? So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about cleaning up the shoulder a little bit with either a softball or lacrosse ball or tennis ball, whatever, any type of ball that you have. So after a weekend of playing baseball, my shoulder's a little stiff, it's a little bit achy, and it's kind of, think about like when I've been throwing for 100 times in a weekend or 200 times in a weekend, that shoulder kind of is put in a different spot than when it was before I was starting throwing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go after back the shoulder first. So what we want to do is we want to place the ball kind of in between this kind of shoulder blade and back the shoulder down, and we just go to find what's stiff, rolling forward and back. Find what's set. If we find something that's tender, just spend a little bit more time on it. We can contract, we can relax, and just remember, whenever we're rolling, we want to be able to breathe while we're rolling. So if we can't breathe, it's maybe a little bit too stiff, choose something a little bit softer. We can go through internal and external rotation, contracting, relaxing, breathing into a spot. Right after that, we're going to go to chest. So we're going to go kind of just like before. We're going to kind of hit a little bit of this pec major, pec minor, kind of where the shoulder and chest meet. Down on the ground, hand behind, rolling forward and back, contracting, relaxing. We can go into our snow angels, take the hand behind, pull, bringing it back up, and behind, and work through there. Right from there. So from there we can go to either a lacrosse ball or like a tennis ball to go into kind of the trap. So what we're going to do from here is we're going to go right above the shoulder blade. Here, now we can either we can do it with our hips down on the ground, working our arms straight back, or if we want to get a little bit more pressure, all we have to do is we just bridge up. That gets a little bit more pressure on that trap. Breathe in, breathe out, and coming back up, and just cleaning up around that shoulder blade from there. Okay, so that's a quick way to kind of clean up the shoulder. Spend about 4 to 5 minutes total on the shoulder. Your shoulder will feel worlds better. So remember, whenever we're throwing, especially with athletes, pitches especially, that the shoulder is getting a little stiff because this rotator cuff is kind of acting as like a brake. So if you think after we throw, that rotator is working so our arm doesn't fly off. Okay, so it's acting as a brake. And once ever we're using that brake, multiple times in a day or in a season, it gets a little beat up. So spend a little bit of time on your shoulder, show it a little bit of love. Talk to you later.